The truth of the matter is, becoming a competent communicator in any language will require years of effort. But if you employ the ideas from all of these lessons, hopefully they'll also mean years of fun and interesting experiences. You just have to accept, though, that there will be times where you won't be as driven to learn, or periods where you will struggle to have the time available. In this lesson, I'll share a number of ideas for maintaining your enthusiasm and for continuing learning during those busy periods of life. I want you to set a challenge or a project that will stretch your language abilities. Here, you need to be creative and ambitious. Just to give you some examples to get those ideas flowing, let me tell you a number of challenges that I've set myself over the years. The 2-week blogging challenge. This is a challenge that I talk about in my book, The Talent Hacker's Guide, Practical Strategies to Develop Your Talent for Anything. For 2 weeks, I set myself the challenge of writing a short blog about my thoughts, experiences, plans for the future, and interests. I uploaded this in Italki notebooks and had the online community of language learners correct my mistakes. I learned so much from this challenge, and even if it's just one short paragraph a day, I would certainly recommend trying this out. If you're one of those people that likes to plan out your week with a diary or a planner, try keeping it in the language you're trying to learn. Not only will this force you to learn different words, which will expand your vocabulary in relation to your own lifestyles and interests, but it'll also get you thinking more in that language. Have at least 2 conversations per week. If you followed my advice from lesson 3, hopefully you'll have a number of trusted online friends to rely on here. Try and schedule in at least 2 short conversations in per week over Skype or any other video conferencing platform. Even if these conversations are very basic, just having them on a regular basis will help grease the groove. Just to reiterate the philosophy of lesson 3, the earlier you start conversing, the quicker you'll improve. So put yourself outside of your comfort zone a bit and you'll make some really great language learning gains. As always though, make safety a priority when communicating online. Use your common sense and don't share any sensitive personal information. So I've given you 3 detailed examples of the sorts of challenges that you can set yourself. Other examples include spending 30 minutes a day thinking only in a foreign language, learn all the words to 1 song per month, creating a vlog about your language learning. I just want to share with you my favorite challenge that I set myself. During an international conference in Brazil, I was invited to a local university to give a guest lecture to the medical and science students about my doctoral research into cancer immunotherapy. And I decided to do the introduction to my presentation in Portuguese.
Muito obrigado pela oportunidade de fazer essa palestra aqui. Estou muito feliz para conhecer as pessoas do Brasil. Especialmente agradeço a professora Viviane, quem organizou essa palestra.
The audience found it entertaining that an English person was trying to learn their language, and it earned me their respect by showing that I cared about their culture. This is a moment I'll never forget, and it's moments like these that really bring a lot of fulfillment in life. One of the best parts of language learning is the chance to understand the country and its people better. So utilize the opportunity to learn more about the history and culture of the country or countries. Being aware of such details really adds subtlety to your understanding of the language. And I find that when you are actually studying the language, it becomes less of a routine endeavor as you have a greater appreciation of the heritage and personality behind the language. Also, as you hit the more intermediate stages of language learning, you want to make more effort listening to native speak. News channels are the common go-to here, and they usually always reference the politics and history of the country, so an awareness of this will really help you out. I recommend that you check YouTube or different TV channels to see if they have any documentaries on the country or the language. They don't necessarily have to be in the foreign language itself, the purpose is just to broaden your knowledge. In addition, see if Amazon has any interesting books on its history. As mentioned in lesson 2, just check the book has good reviews first. Inevitably, there will be periods of your life where you simply have way too much going on and won't be able to focus on improving your foreign language skills. My top piece of advice here is simply don't stop altogether. What I recommend that you do is reduce the time that you allocate to your language studies in half. Try to shift the emphasis from development of your skills to maintenance of your skills. This way, when your availability does open up again, you won't lose any time needing to catch back up to the level that you were previously. You can straight away put your focus back on development again. Even if you only dedicate 15 minutes a day to the language, that is still better than stopping altogether. So what I recommend is the following. Continue to revise your Anki flashcards on a daily basis. This shouldn't take any longer than 5 minutes. Continue to listen to the language when doing other tasks such as cleaning the house, doing the grocery shopping, or driving around. Late at night or at other times of the day when you need to unwind, check out one of your bookmarked language entertainment channels and watch a recent video. This way, you still keep things ticking over even though you aren't using massive amounts of effort and time. These tactics work well in the short term. Just be sure to return to your normal study schedule and focus again on development when your calendar allows.